Good morning, my little butterflies. How you doing? Well, today is a rant day. Yes, I very rarely get on here and rant, but being that it's pajama cam, and I really don't care. So listen, last night I was on Facebook, which I'm getting really irritated with because it's nothing but like, okay, I'm not even going to go there. Okay. This is my go juice. Alright. Somebody posted this crap about how states are going to start drug testing for SSI, disability, blah blah blah. Alright. There are 15 states and Washington DC, okay, the capital, that are legal cannabis patients. Okay. Now, if they actually would get this stupid, bright idea to enforce this law, that they're going to drug test us, what about those people? You know, according to the government, they like to lump us all in with heroin users and crackheads. Yeah, right, okay. Now I'm a little pissed off, so I might be acting like a crackhead. So, but I'll tell you what. Whoever sits there and has the audacity to say that a medical cannabis patient is nothing but a stoner can kiss my ass. Flat out. Bottom line, no questions. We are not lazy. I don't watch TV with the sound down and have some trippy shit music on. No, I don't. And you know what I do with my time? Okay, I make videos a lot, and whether it be for here or something else, I'm productive. And I have my wits about me. And I think you all can see that I'm very clear-minded and a very happy person most of the time. Okay, so what I'm here to complain about is the fact that this whole thing is just absolutely, it's almost racist. It really is. Because, you get a few bad apples, and, people do abuse. They abuse everything. Okay? This is really no different, but they do abuse it. It's people that have a good heart and a good mind and a good soul that want to go around and improve the quality of life, and all this government does is want to run it down and belittle us and treat us like we're a menace to society. Okay, I put on a state rally, and I'm not saying I'm taking all the credit for this, but when I was president of this normal subchapter, I pushed for this rally because it was my goal. I knew that I was going to leave the organization, but I had one goal, and I stuck to it, and I made it happen. I got at people enough willpower and pissed off enough that they did it, and it was fantastic. We had close to 200 people at our rally, which ain't too bad. We got together in 3 weeks. It was fabulous. And, I've had naysayers, so they go, that rally really sucked. I'm like, dude, did you even go? It was fantastic. And they were like, well, no. I'm like, well, then piss off then. Because you weren't there, so shut up. So, all these people who want to go around and, criticize what we're doing for the movement, well, I think it's working. And the only thing I'm complaining about is we really need a ballot initiative. However, if a state puts this into law, okay, that we have to all be drug tested, and being that marijuana is currently illegal by federal standards, which is stupid because it doesn't kill. You don't go out and get drunk and kill off families or yourself. And let me tell you why I'm so pissed. My father, my natural father, unfortunately had a serious drinking problem. And he was killed because of the addiction. And it was in a car accident. And this happened last August. And so, yeah, I'm fuming mad because they allow alcohol to pass right through the little drug screening tests, and people die from it. Not one single person, not one, has died from cannabis. This is utterly ridiculous. Let's stop, let's think, and let's get some action. You know, I am one person, and everybody seems to think that I can make it happen. And I can't. I can't. Not one person. You know, I can't tell these higher-ups, you need to do this, this, and this. I have my own opinions. I've got my own plan. And whether or not they want to listen to it, that's fine. And a lot of people do agree. We need a ballot initiative. Let the people speak. Let the people speak so we don't have to worry about these idiotic laws that are rumored to go around. You know what's going to happen? The government's going to get this great idea from these stupid rumors, and they're going to end up passing this junk. But you know what? I can go out and drink a fifth of whatever the hell it is, and then, oh God, you guys, I don't understand. No one has died from cannabis. I cannot stress this enough. And you have enough sense not to get in the car if you are buzzed, because you're like still there in your mind. You don't say things to people that hurt them, that you got to go back 2 days later and say, oh my God, I'm so sorry because I'm so drunk. You know, you're not barfing in a parking lot somewhere. Okay. Okay, here we go. Sorry. And so now you know why I am so disturbed about this whole thing. That an alcoholic can get away with keeping their disability. And by the way, alcohol does cost money too. Yeah, it does. And depending on what kind of drunk you are, it costs a lot of money. Okay? I do drink very, very rarely. I have one drink a month. That's it. And it's usually wine. And wine is good for you to a degree, just not in excess. And so, no, I don't think alcohol should be completely illegal. However, I think that cannabis should be equally legal. And I think that especially for people who are ill. I mean, there are too many things that it helps in our bodies. And even our minds. You know, some people argue with me about, well, you know, it causes depression and it really, you know, no, it don't. I'm a clinical depressant. I go through bouts of it that I used to be down for a month. And after I got rid of all these antidepressants, all these little anxiety things that they would want me to shove down my throat, and it made it worse. I ended up in the hospital because I was going to commit suicide. And they allow this. I mean, have you seen the scrolls? I mean, like, hello? Of side effects that are deadly. Cannabis hasn't killed one person. Please, America, wake up. Oh, I swear to God, I'm defecting to Canada. I can't stand it. I mean, it's bad enough that, you know, there's wars, there's hate, there's discrimination on all spectrums. This is not America. This is not what we were meant to be. Really, I thought we emancipated ourselves from that kind of stuff, but I guess we haven't, because we're right back to square one, and other parts of the world aren't so great either. But our freedom of choice, our freedom of speech, our freedom of the Constitution that they'll even listen to is being destroyed. I'm not saying that I'm going to go out and dress up like Betsy Ross and join the Tea Party, but as an individual, which I like to remain that, because I can think for myself, I don't understand what's happened. And, you know, when you lose a family member that you love, that to something that's legal, that if he could have had a choice, but he wouldn't because of its legalities, I would still have my biological dad, and I miss him so much. I miss him desperately. And it was alcohol that screwed up our relationship. And it was alcohol that destroyed a lot of him. But I was lucky enough to know him during the sober times. And he was a fantastic human being. And I pray to God that I would get to see him in the next realm, in heaven. So, you guys just, pray for the little people of the world because, and no pun intended, but pray for those who are being discriminated from, and, sorry, my screensaver went dead, or went in, but, do something for these people. Let them know that they're loved, and that you support them. There's a lot of people that do things that I don't agree with, but I will support them. I will support their opinions. I will try to look deeper and think deeper about what they're talking about. But anyways, I want to thank you guys for sitting through 11 minutes and 12 seconds, and I hope this was not a waste of your life, because not only my life is at stake, but yours could be too. And if this were to become legal throughout the nation, there's going to be a lot of people that will not be suffering. I promise you. I promise you. This is not snake oil. I sit here as a testimony to my health, even though I'm in my pajamas. I really don't care. But it's for my health. It's for your health, maybe someday, and maybe your kids' futures. You don't know. So don't bash things that you don't know about. Thank you very much, and you have a pleasant day. God bless. Peace be with you, always.